Okay, it's Sunday, September 30th, and just wanted to do a monthly Carolina Reaper grow update. And I wanted to show y'all a couple of things. Hopefully this will be an example of what you shouldn't do, as well as what you should do. My Carolina Reapers are still producing. Here we are, one day away from October. I've still got some good peppers on the plants. These have been bursting with peppers. I sold a bunch this past week, but still got plenty on it. Some of them, of course, still kind of green and still ripening. There's a green one right there. Still producing for me. I think my Brandywine tomato plants are pretty much stopped producing. At least these have. I'll show y'all one that is producing here in just a few minutes. Another Carolina Reaper plant. I still got a few on it. These are mostly green. There's two green ones right there. There's one that looks like it's pretty ripe. There's one that's starting to ripen. Both kind of that bright green and then transitioning to orange. It's kind of neat when you see that. You get to see the color change on the pepper. They'll go from that green color, that bright orange, to red, and when they're really ripened, super hot, they'll be kind of like a really dark red color. When you see that, you've got a very hot Carolina Reaper. A couple more. Those aren't fully ripened yet. There's another one. You can see it just kind of, that one just made that transition to that orange color. There's a green one right there. Alright, these have grown in pots. Now, I'll show y'all something that I tried to do that didn't really work out too well for me. And that's this. I had a ton of Carolina Reaper plants that I tried to sell this year. Didn't hardly sell any. And so I thought, well, instead of just letting these waste away, I'm going to plant them outdoors. Well, I'll plant them outdoors. That's what I got. Planted these in natural soil. They haven't done anything. These haven't done anything at all. And I don't know what I did wrong. You would think that once you plant them in real dirt, they'd have all the nutrients they need. These haven't done anything. I don't know if it's just because they're in shade most of the day or what. Kind of disappointed in these. It is what it is, I guess. There's another one planted right here at the edge of the fence. Yeah, there's one. There's a couple of there, right there all together. Again, they haven't done anything. I think it's just because they're too shaded. They can't get sunlight, and they got to have sunlight if they're going to produce anything. So hopefully that'll be an example of y'all what not to do. I've had the best results just planting them in those large pots with Miracle-Gro potting mix. Put them in an area that gets sun. They're on my back porch. My back porch faces east, so they get sunlight for a good part of the day. The only time they're really in the shade is in the late part of the afternoon. And if you walk with me to my front yard, and those are the ones I planted there along the fence. They didn't do anything. Walk to my front yard. I'll show y'all something else. It's just a rose bush I had to trim right way back. Alright. That's a Tabasco plant, and it is producing. This is in a little bitty pot. This thing here in about the past couple of weeks has just been bursting with peppers. They're not ripened yet, as you can see, about like the Carolina Reaper. Kind of get that bright green color. These go from kind of a bright green to a purple color before they go from that purple to kind of an orange to a red color. Tabasco peppers. Okay. That's Kitty. She's in a lot of my videos, but you don't see her, but you usually hear her meowing. More Carolina Reapers. These have done a little bit better. These are just in the mulch in the front part of my house. That one's actually got some pods and some flowers on it. Not really got any peppers. That's synthetic mulch. That's not natural wood mulch. That's actually like rubber mulch. That may be the problem. I have planted Carolina Reapers in my mulch in the past few years, and they have actually produced. These I don't think are going to do anything before the frost gets them. I figure I probably got another month to 6 weeks here in central Kentucky before we get our first frost, and that'll be the end of that. I don't think these are going to produce anything. They're not going to have enough time. But again, I guess it's a lesson learned, example of what not to do. Next year, I think I'm just going to stick to all potted plants. They seem to be the ones that produce the best. This, the Brandywine tomato plant that I planted. And as you can see, it is huge. Look at that. These tomatoes are larger and looks to me like a lot better quality than the ones that I planted in the pots. So I may plant some tomatoes here in front of my house instead of using pots next year. And again, I can't really explain it unless there's just some kind of nutrient here in the dirt that these tomatoes like that they're not getting from the Miracle-Gro that I've got in the pots. Look at these. Beautiful. Beautiful tomatoes. Big tomatoes. There's another little one right there. But this thing is huge. It got so big I had to go get a tomato cage for my mom because I'd used all mine for my Carolina Reapers. Or my Brandywine tomatoes in the back, I mean. I'm really happy with that plant. Again, Carolina Reapers, not doing a thing. Carolina Reapers, not doing a thing. More Carolina Reapers, not doing a thing. More Brandywine tomatoes, and for some reason these aren't producing anything. These haven't done a thing, but that other one that I planted about 5 feet away is huge and is producing for me. And explain that to me. That is just strange. I can't explain that at all. Unless it's just a difference in the soil quality. This soil is pretty rocky right here in this area, so I don't know if it's just the roots just couldn't go deep enough because they hit a rock or what. But look at that. Look at the difference in that plant there, 5 feet away. Look at that monster right there. Producing. That one's not doing a thing. There's the last of my Carolina Reapers. Again, pretty small, not really doing much. But that's all I've got for you this month. If y'all watched my videos last month, you got to see me suffer through the heat and the pain of actually eating a Carolina Reaper. I stuck with the heat as long as I could, and then I had to reach for the glass of milk. I also want to say thanks for 100 subscribers. Last time I checked, I got 101. I know that doesn't seem like a big deal. There's people on YouTube that have over 1 million subscribers. I'll probably never get there. Maybe someday. But this time last year, I think I had 8 people subscribe to my channel. Now I've got over 100. I want to thank everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's commented, watched my channel, everyone who's purchased plants, seeds, peppers from me. Thanks, thanks, thanks. I really appreciate it. Keep watching, and I'll keep posting. If you got any comments, any questions about how to grow anything, leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching.